Hey guys, what is up? Thank you for joining in with me on another video. On today's topic, I want to talk about jealousy. Jealousy, I know, right? Why does it happen? Why do we allow these emotions take over our body and our mind and then just create this problem? Jealousy can come in a lot of different forms, but I think one of the main things that jealousy comes in is when you're in a relationship, being jealous of other people, doubting yourself and beating on yourself, just being awful to yourself. One problem that we have with jealousy is that when it happens, we just allow it to happen. We don't really try to take control of the situation on why is this even happening. So why don't we try to step back from the problem and just take a look at it. Just lay it out. What's going on here? Why am I feeling this way? What is really my main concern here? And do I have a valid reason on why this is happening? Do you? Do you have a valid reason on why you're getting jealous over someone that didn't do anything? Now, if you're in a relationship with a pretty crappy person and you already know it and they already proved that to you, then maybe you can have a little bit of a jealousy tendency. But in other situations, is that person giving you a reason on why you should be jealous? 9 out of 10, probably not. So what is something that you need to do in a situation like that? First, identify that there's no reason for you to be jealous. That's the first step. Being aware that you have something that you're creating and making a concoction up in your mind on why you should be jealous, why you should be mad at that other person. Then, like I said, take a step back from your emotions and your thoughts. Lay your thoughts out. Look at them and really look at them and pay attention to why you feel this way. What happened and what triggered that? Is it really something with that person, or is it something that's deep down inside of you? And then one thing that I like to do, I play a role in my head. So I already lay it out like I'm watching a movie. We've already been through these scenarios before, so why can't we do it in our own head before we actually act on it, cause an issue, cause sadness and anger, and then a fight, and then later on just feeling bad about it anyways, and then moving on with your life. So like I said, I kind of like to try to have fun with it. I already play the whole thing out in my head. So in my head, I end up reacting to that. And when I react to it, I'm obviously going to say things that aren't meaningful, shouldn't have been said. And then I go through on what my significant other would say. And usually that's typically like, come on. We're going to have a little bit of sense here. We're going to just kind of have fun with the day. Let's just let it go. And usually that can go on with a little bit more to the conversation. And then me feeling really crappy about myself, really sad, and realizing that I shouldn't have done that in the first place. Feeling sorry, so I have to apologize a million times, and then we're moving on with our life. I can't change if someone is going to react to me and my boyfriend, or if someone's going to pay attention to him. I can't change that. I can embrace that he is a very beautiful man, but I can't change what that other person is going to do. I can only choose how I'm going to react to the situation and how I'm going to feel. And then once I kind of play that role in my head, it makes me feel better because, one, I already had that talk with him, even though it didn't happen. But in my mind, your thoughts can't decide what's fake and what's real. So if you already play that out in your head and already have that scenario happen, then to you, it probably will end up feeling real. You'll probably end up feeling better about it because it's kind of like you already discussed it and talked about it. And yeah. We need to just trust the process. We need to trust the process of life and how it's going to happen. Life is going to happen regardless of what is going on in your current moment. Something is going to happen with like your significant other and someone else. Then you can't change that. You can't change the course of life and how it's going to happen. You're just going to have the ability to choose how your emotions are going to play out in that situation. And plus, if something happens between your significant other and someone else, then do you really want to be with that person anyways? Not that it's happening right now, but if it does happen, you should know that you deserve better and that you don't have to deal with something like that. And if you're in a relationship where you're already having trust issues because something already happened, don't keep yourself in a situation, one, because you're comfortable, two, if you have a child with that other person, like that's not even healthy for that child. And just realize that you should not be that miserable in life. Life is too beautiful to just sit around and hate the person you're with and the way you feel. I mean, what happens when you end up dwelling and thinking something? You are going to bring that into existence, so please just stop thinking that way. You are going to drive yourself crazy. It's okay to feel emotions, but when we're taking those emotions and we're identifying those emotions and believing that's who we are and that's our situation and that's just how it's going to be, and you will become that. You basically let the ego win in this situation. We will feel all those emotions and just create all this negativity in our life. And then it will become a pattern. And then it becomes a habit. If you are not focused on it, then it simply will just not happen. You can prevent a lot of things from happening if you just focus on what you want to focus on. Focus on the good, focus on your relationship doing well and you're so happy in it. If you end up stepping back from the situation, then you will end up feeling less attached to that emotion, which then will let you understand what's actually going on. You won't feed into it as much. And this isn't going to happen overnight. This is a repetitive thing. You have to do this and practice this every single day. Take that negative energy and put it into something, into your relationship, and make it good and make it spark. You can transfer energy like that. You have the power to. You have the power to choose how you want to feel. Focus on what you want and create that to be your reality. Too many of us think that we need a relationship to feel whole and complete. You are whole and complete on your own. You are a magical, powerful human being. You have the ability to change your life. You don't need another person to do that. Yeah, we have twin flames and we have soulmates, and those are really great, but you are the powerful one within yourself. Possessiveness and being jealous comes from the ego. Be aware of that and stop reacting. Be who you're meant to be. Be who you want to be. And in the end, it all will end up coming down to self-love. You have to have self-love for yourself, because when we don't, that's when more of the jealousy tendencies come out. You end up seeing a person that you wish that you can look like or be like, and you take that as your significant other is going to react to that as well and think the same exact thing. They aren't thinking the same thing as you. Just because you think someone is pretty doesn't mean that they think the same person is pretty. And even if they did, it's okay. There's so many beautiful people in life, and it's okay to find people beautiful. But that doesn't mean that they want to have a relationship with that person. It doesn't mean that they want to have a connection with that person and build a relationship and a life with that person. You know, really, we have to give credit to our significant other. They put up with a lot of our shit. Practice affirmations in the mirror. Tell yourself you're beautiful, you are worth it, you are enough, and you are loved. And with that being said, this concludes our video. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I hope you take something out of this, because I'm still learning, and of course I'm gonna still get jealous. When you fell into a habit of just constantly doing the same thing, it's easy to go to that other than rerouting your mind to going to the better solution. It takes practice, guys, and just know that. And know that each time is going to be easier. Don't forget to subscribe and leave a comment in the box below if you guys have any questions or if you want to see anything. And until next time, I'll see you guys later. Bye.